Hello, looks like we got a couple people here. Can you guys hear me okay? I think I got my new mic hooked up right this time. We'll have to see. I'll test it out here in a minute with the mute button and see if it works. I'll try not to be sniffling and coughing so much this time. I'm getting a little better. Cool, thanks, man. Does it sound good? Everybody doing tonight? Anybody got any plans for the night, or are you like me and you're in for the night? It's colder than hell here, so we're pretty much just hanging out. This cold thing that I had hung on for almost over a week and a half, so really sucked. It's still kind of there, but nobody's got any big party plans for Friday night. We got 4 people. Doing good. I took the Challenger to work today again. I have got to get the Saturn up and running, but it is just too cold to work on it. So cold in New England. Drinking beer. Everybody bring their own tonight. Very sick of winter here too, man. Very sick of it. Welcome, everybody. It's freezing in Boston, Massachusetts. I'm thinking of getting a 2019 Scat Pack wide body manual, of course. Yeah. Anything I need to know other than how much fun I'm going to have? I can't think of anything. You're going to have a lot of fun. You're going to attract a lot of attention, and you're going to attract attention from police officers. So you want to keep that in mind. And you might get some angry neighbors because it's kind of loud. So keep that in mind. But as far as the car itself, mine's been great. Haven't had anything major, and very, very happy after about 16,000 miles now. Still really, really happy with the car. So definitely, I definitely recommend it. So don't hesitate to get that car if you want it. I love the wide body too. And the wide body manual would be awesome. So really love the wide body a lot. I think it looks great. I love the former Hellcat hood on it. I think it looks good. Really like it. Wouldn't mind having one. Or possibly a used Hellcat, but we will see what happens there. You guys tell me something. I'm going to try this mute button on this microphone. Tell me if this works. I think I got the mic hooked up this time. Last time I thought I did, and I didn't have it set up right. Okay, it should be back on now, I guess. So now if I have a coughing attack or I have to sniffle a lot, I can maybe hit that instead of torturing you all on the other end of the audio here. Cool. Awesome. It works. I bought this mic okay, it's been a couple weeks ago now, but I was hoping the audio would be a little bit better. I'm not totally satisfied with the audio, but is that Bowls of Sake? Is that how you say your name? My poor 2016 Scat Pack M6 stays undercover for the winter. 1990 Caravan Turbo. Just joined the fleet. Thanks, man. You know how to deal with the snow. Yeah, you got to deal with the snow sometimes. Don't be afraid to drive it in the snow, but if you have to, 1990 Caravan. I had a 98 Grand Caravan for a while. It was actually a pretty an indestructible car, abused and beat the heck out of that thing, and it never gave up. And now someone else bought it, and they're still driving it. A couple 100,000 miles on it, more than that, I think now. I can't remember when I sold it. It was 225 or something when I sold it. So the thing just keeps on going and going. And not exactly the coolest vehicle in the world, but definitely. I don't know, Justin Hubbard. I don't have an actual anything on the agenda for tonight. Just thought I'd come on and say hi and see if anybody had any questions, and let you guys kind of take the conversation wherever it goes. That's worked pretty well the last ones, and as I was saying before in a previous one of these, that every time I watch somebody else's live stream and it'll have a title and like a subject they're going to talk about, it always wanders away from that right away anyways. So usually, so I kind of like to, there will be times when we'll probably have an agenda and we'll talk about certain things. Tonight, just thought get on and say hi to everybody, see where the conversation goes, and let you guys tell me about your car, and tell everybody else about your cars or whatever, or what you want to get, or your YouTube channel that you'd like to promote. Feel free to do that. Yeah, I keep it going in all weather, except for, like I said, if it's really, really bad, it'll stay in the garage. But as long as the snow's not super deep or like more than like 6 inches or so, or super icy. What plans do I have for this guy? Well, I want to do something with the exhaust, definitely some tires, wider tires, maybe rims too. We'll see. I want to tint the windows, but we talked about this. I think every one of these chats. But the Kim, my girlfriend, she's afraid to tint the windows. She's afraid she won't be able to see. But tire change. I would like to, if I keep the rims that I have now, I'd probably put some. I'm thinking I want to put the Continental Extreme Contacts on there to 275. So we'll see. They're a little bit pricey, but I think it sounds like they're worth it. So we'll see if I went up to some Hellcat or Demon replicas and went wider, or do a staggered set. Then as far as tires go, I'm not really sure, but we would have to dig a little deeper into that and see exactly what I wanted to get there. Justin Hubbard tried a 0 to 60 in his 2018 RT, and it spun for about 3 seconds before taking off. Yeah, it is. If you don't, you gotta. It's such a hard balancing act in these cars to launch, because you either spin like crazy, or you're taking off a little too slow and you bog down, or you just get a bad time because you're trying to baby it too much. There's a real thin area where you hit it just right. It's hard to do. I think some wider tires definitely widen that area just a little bit, give you a little bit more leeway as far as getting a decent launch. Tony B392, what's going on? How's it going, everybody? Thanks for being here. Autumn Leaf 2011. Yo, what's going on, Autumn Leaf? How is the sound system? How do you say that? Dada? I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, man, but how is the sound system at Challenger? I have the Alpine system. I think it's fine. I know a lot of people complain about it and they don't like it, but for me, I think it's fine. I listen to mostly rock and metal, and a little bit of other stuff, but I don't have the desire to have like the super crazy bass and shake the whole neighborhood or anything like that. For what I listen to, it's great and sounds good to me. I don't know if the upgrade from that is that much better, or if going aftermarket is the way. It kind of depends on what you listen to and what you want. But I mean, I was in the music business, and I've been in. I know a little bit about audio stuff, and and it sounds good to me for what it is. So I don't complain about it. DSG Viz loves tinted windows. It feels like a fish in a fishbowl without them. Yeah, I kind of do too. It'd be kind of nice to have a, I guess just a little bit of privacy or whatever too, plus keeping the sun out in the summer, and it just looks cool. So besides the cool look that it gives the car, I think it does serve some other purposes. It gives you a little bit of privacy, keeps the sun and keeps all the UV rays or whatever out of the car, and not all of them, but some of them. And yeah, Tony B392, I kind of have the same thing. Like I don't listen to a whole lot of music. I pay for the Sirius XM because it the 1 year free thing ran out, so I went ahead and paying for it now. But I really don't use it that much. I do tend to like to listen to the car, especially today. It was warm enough for a little while, so I rolled the windows down a little bit, drove around town, and I got to hear the engine, and it's been a couple of weeks because it's been so damn cold. But yeah, I mean, I think the exhaust sound is better than most music. So I agree. You don't really. I suppose like on a really long trip or something, you probably want to put some tunes on it and relax it and listen to some music. But P Dada or whatever, I don't know how to say the name. Damn it. The only tint I only tint the passenger window. Well, that was for my ex-girlfriend. She wasn't too attractive. That's funny. That's probably the funniest comment I've ever had in live chat. Danette Sunby says Joey's the best down to earth guy on YouTube. Oh, you got a red eye on January 23rd, Portland, Oregon. Driveway. Cool. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Man, that red eye is so badass. Amazing. What a car. Thanks for being here. Autumn Leaf 2011 is looking at a Rebel tomorrow, but really should keep the Scat Pack. I would lose some dough, so I probably won't buy anything. Yeah, that's the thing, when you go to trade in or sell and buy something else, you're going to you're almost always going to take some kind of a money hit. But I don't know. It's good to be responsible and all that stuff, but sorry, I hope that's not too. Anyway, you also, you got to enjoy life too. So money's not everything. So if you lose a little bit of money for something you really, really want, and it gives you joy, then it's worth it sometimes. But that's something you got to kind of weigh. And like, I would like to get a used Hellcat, but I would probably. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say. I have some, like I said, we have some equity in the Scat Pack because we put a huge down payment and we make a really big payment, way more than what we have to pay. So, if I were to do a used Hellcat or a wide body Scat Pack or something, I might not get hurt too bad. But Bowls of Say, oh God, I can't pronounce anybody's name. Bowl of Say likes the Alpine better. You were an audio engineer at Harvard. Cool. Tight bass without the extended bass subs. Exhaust provides that. Yeah. Like the overquality. Yeah, I do too. I mean, I've heard people talk bad about it, but I sit there and I crank it up pretty loud sometimes when something I like comes on, and I really don't have any complaints about it. It's not like the greatest system I've ever heard, but more than adequate. Yeah, Autumn Leaf, you only live once. It's true. I started to say that, but I didn't want to sound like a teenage dork or something. But you really do only live once, so you can't. Everything's not about getting the best deal on everything all the time, and money. Sometimes you do something maybe that's not the smartest thing in the world, but if it brings you joy, then it's worth it. So, plan on keeping the Scat Pack for too many years. Got to pay, yeah. Bowl of sake, like rice wine. Okay. Oh, sake. Okay. Gotcha. Now I gotcha. I was trying to figure that out. Some people's names are so. It's like, what do they mean? No, okay, like sake. Okay, I gotcha. It looks like I'll try to remember that. I might just call you Bull. Call you Bill. Try to remember Bill. Bull, Bill, Bill. Okay. I am drinking my tea again. For some reason, I don't really drink tea a lot, but I drank tea on the first live stream chat thing that I did, so I'm kind of making it a tradition now. It's some kind of I forget what's in it, passion fruit, orange, green tea, or something. It tastes pretty good. Not bad. Bolski. Yeah, how's everybody's weather? Our weather here it was actually fairly decent today. We had some sunshine. There wasn't too much wind, and it actually felt nice compared to what we've had. It was kind of nice to be outside. Like I said, I got to drive around a little bit and keep the windows down a few inches, and drove downtown where there's buildings on both sides, and kind of got to hear. Been a little while since I got to hear that. Sake, love your paint color. What is that? If you're talking about my color, it's octane red. If that's what you're talking about, which is it's the dark red color that they offer. Z Outlaw SS is in the house. What's up, man? Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate it. Great videos. So Boston's 3 one day, and the next day it's 55. Yeah, we have some of that here too. Everywhere I've ever lived is like that. I used to live in Colorado Springs, Colorado, and it was like that. You get a horrible snowstorm. The next day you're out shoveling snow in shorts and a t-shirt because it would be 60 degrees. It's crazy. Thanks for being here, Z Outlaw SS. Indiana's going to be 14 for the low. I think that's somewhere about, well, probably similar to us here. Dada, I hope I'm saying that. I think I'm going to get Destroyer Gray. Yeah, I love that color. Yeah, trying to find a color and the transmission if you want the manual. We had the same problem. That's why we ended up ordering a car, because I wanted I had about 3 colors that we wanted that I would have taken any of them if I could have found a manual, but we just couldn't. So I ended up ordering it. Me and the girlfriend ended up ordering it because they found us close, and this, either it would have an automatic or it would have the manual that would be the wrong color. And yeah, I don't care how anybody types. I'm a terrible typist, whatever the word is. As long as you can figure out what they're trying to say. Yeah, Destroyer Gray from Steve White Motors. Is that the one in I think I've heard of Steve White Motors from somebody's videos before. '16 Plum Crazy and M6. Yeah, I love Plum Crazy. What a cool color. Yeah, North Carolina. Who was somebody makes videos that was talking about that they drove quite a ways to get their car from there, and it sounds like a good dealership. I bought ours from Marshall Dodge in Salina, Kansas, which is about 90 miles from here. Pretty cool people, and treated us nice, and that's why we ended up buying there, because we shopped around at several dealers a couple of them kind of jerked us around a little bit. A couple of them were just weird. And went down there, just felt real comfortable with the salesman, and the whole place. It just seemed everything just kind of fell into place that day. So they shipped it right to your house. Cool. I'm thinking it might be Shaka 252 that bought his car there, but he drove up and got it, because I think he lives down. Pretty sure he lives in Kentucky, I think. So he drove up or over and got it. I think he's talked about that in his videos before. I think that's who I'm thinking of. Yeah. Cool. 45 sticker price, 39. That's a pretty good deal. Very good deal. I love Shaka's videos. He's got a cool car, cool guy, great videos, good musician. Destroyer gray, indigo blue. I'm not really crazy about the indigo blue. I like all the colors, but I don't know. Destroyer gray, I think everybody loves that color, don't they? Everyone loves that color, it seems like. It's just a really cool color. It was kind of the first color like that, sort of like a creamy flat, not flat really, but it's just a weird color. But then now Ford's got a real similar color, which is also, I forget what they're calling it, but it's real similar, and it's got a cool name, and I forget what it is. The indigo blue is nice, but it's just not, I don't know. I love the B5 blue because it's kind of old school looking. I mean, it's an old school color. It's an old color that they used to use way back. So, Destroyer gray or Octane red. I went gray. Yeah, those are both great colors. I went Octane red. Destroyer gray was one of the other colors we would have taken, or black. Those were the three colors I was interested in. Actually, for a while, I keep drawing a blank on the name of this color, but it's a dark gray, but when the light hits it, there's some blue in it. Maximum Steel was a really cool color. There's just not very many of them in that color, but it is still, I think it's still offered now. So yeah, Maximum Steel is cool. And it's hard to capture that color. And even in videos and pictures, it doesn't really, it's hard to see what that color really looks like until you actually see one. They have wraps that are spot on with Destroyer gray. What's up, Dominic? Yeah, I kind of like that Maximum Steel. I might, if I were going to go order a car again, I might do that Maximum Steel. It's pretty cool color, and I'm pretty sure they're still offering it on the Challenger, I think. Last time I looked, I can't remember. JV007 has that on his 2017 Sky Cat. Cool. What's up, Novitaz? How's it going, man? Bowles Osaki plan on visiting the Chrysler Nationals in Pennsylvania this year. Far fewer think, yeah, it's a long ways. I want to do something. I want to get out there and do some stuff. I've been, I am a long ways from everything, so I want to get in the car and do some stuff, especially this spring and summer. So we'll see. There I go sniffling again. Sorry, guys. The cold's still hanging in there. I'm about 95% better, but yeah, I agree on the colors on the Challengers and everything, and really Mopar in general does a lot of cool colors. And yeah, they do look deeper on that car too. It's I think they have the best color palette. Mopar does. They do a lot of cool colors, and they're not afraid to throw a couple crazy ones in there too. It seems like GM is afraid to do anything too crazy. I don't know why, but sometimes their color palette is just like, God, they have like 4 grays, a black, a white, a plain red, and a dark red or something. It's like, that's it, and a blue. Sometimes I just wish they would. Hopefully, when this new Vet comes out, if it ever comes out, that they'll do some wild colors with that. Because for that kind of car, I think you definitely need to do something crazy. Oh, RT Life lost his job. He'll be okay. He's a smart guy. I'm sure he'll be okay. He'll find a job. Novitaz, any topic? We're just chilling. We're just chilling again. Like the other ones, I just kind of came in and start talking and kind of see where it takes us. Because like I was telling those guys earlier, whenever I go to someone's live stream chat and they're having a subject, it always wanders away from that right away anyway. So not to say that I won't do that in the future. I probably will do somewhere we talk about certain things. There's just not a lot of news in the Mopar world right at this second, and I don't have much going on because of the damn weather, and the car is filthy, dirty, and the weather sucks. So don't have a hell of a lot to talk about right now. Other than just hang out with you guys and see what talk about cars and whatever else. We don't have to talk about just cars either, but whatever, man. Just kind of have fun. Trans Am's going in. I forgot what are you doing with Trans Am? I know we just talked about this. Yeah, Archie Lights. I mean, I don't know him, but from watching his videos, it seems like a very intelligent, smart, good guy. So I don't think he's gonna have a problem as far as finding a new career, a new job, or whatever. So, what's up, Calvin Johnson? We are out here freezing to death and just talking, hanging out. Little Friday night. I'm not gonna leave the house. It's just too damn cold. BlackBerry Novatizes Trans Am's to be BlackBerry Pearl with Bluebird in the graphics. Okay, I think yeah. That's really cool. I can't wait to see when you get farther along on that thing. I love watching the channels that have, projects going on and stuff like that. It's really cool. I like to watch a lot of different channels, like people who just buy stuff like me and then do little things to it, and then guys who just take something and do a total project on it. It's all fun to watch. It's all great. So -3 in Green Bay. Woo! Damn. I guess I won't complain. We're not that bad here. So I don't think we've been below 0 in a few years here. This is our first bad winter we've had in a few years. The last 3 or 4, maybe 5, we've had some pretty mild winters, but this one is not mild. The Outlast says it just makes them shiny. You like to do the detailing. I'd give anything to be able to clean my car up right now. It's pathetic. If you saw the last video, I think that was the last one. Oh, it was bad. Ashamed of myself for letting it get like that. Pete Padada says a little bit off topic, but did anybody see the debut of the Supra? How awkward was it? Getting there. Yeah, the FRS and Supra. Yeah, the Supra really is taking a lot of crap from pretty much everybody. So I don't think anybody's happy with that thing. And of course, it's been coming down the pike for quite a while. I don't know. I'm not a big Toyota guy, so I wasn't paying that much of attention anyway. But hearing a lot of negatives before they even brought it out, and then once they brought it out, it was even worse. So I haven't heard too many people that are really into it that much. And I think it only comes in automatic, which is kind of weird, but Novataz has been a journey so far. It's been 0 here plus wind chill. Yeah, the wind is nasty. Wind can change everything. Can turn a nice day into a crappy day and a crappy day into a horrible day. So, Autumn Leaf 2011, thanks for being here. Take care. Z Outlast S has a couple Cornhusker girls, and he'd be warm as hell unless you're married. I'm not married. I have a girlfriend. We live together. She's right in the other room, so she probably wouldn't appreciate a couple Cornhusker girls. And not to be too anti-Nebraska, but there's not an abundance of attractive women out here for some reason. I don't know what that came in from Colorado, and anyway, I'm not sure what the deal is here, but yeah, it is. That Supra is like basically a BMW Z3, isn't it? Yeah, that's what everybody's saying. It's same motor and a lot of the same. Bolosaki says, "Where would you take a week car trip in the spring or summer near you?" God, I would probably go out to Colorado and hit the mountains, hit the windy mountain roads that I used to drive on out there because I haven't had the car out there yet. So, Calvin Johnson, I'm not built for the cold weather either. I'm not sure. I've lived in cold weather all my life, but I don't like it. So, it's not any fun. Calvin Johnson, you get some Cornhusker girls. Yep. There are some, if you go to the college, if you go to Lincoln, there's some pretty girls around there, but they're much, much younger than me. So Novitas says he's going to have to thaw out his Trans Am like a Thanksgiving turkey. Yeah, slow and over a few days. Don't put it in water, though. You don't want to do that. Calvin Johnson says some nice cornbread eating white girls will make your brother feel nice and warm when it's cold outside. Yep, they probably would. Go for Chuck's Games. What's up? Day's going good. I'm off work for a couple days and home, kicking it at home, just kicking back, trying to stay warm and not go out tonight because it's just miserable outside. And I may hit the gym later after we're done here, but we'll see. I'm leaning towards going to bed and hitting the gym hard tomorrow during the day. Yeah, JV007 is hearing that challenge is going to go electric or electric assist. Guess I'll be keeping. Yeah, it might be a good idea to keep some of these cars that we all have, or those of us who have them, because things may be changing and these may be, who knows? I mean, kind of like the old muscle cars in the late 60s, early 70s. At the time, people didn't realize, that 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 years from then, those cars would be worth a lot of money. Because everything changed, the gas crisis and the government regulations popped up, and suddenly that whole thing was killed, and everybody was driving around a little Econo box, boring things, and those old cars became very, very cool and very, very valuable. So who knows? I don't know. Maybe they'll never be worth anything. Maybe they will. I made a video about the electric, assist Challenger and all that stuff. I think it was last weekend. So if anybody's interested in that, go watch it. I basically just read some articles that I had read and talked about and threw some opinions out there and stuff like that. But we got 12 people. All right. I'm gonna drink my tea before it gets cold. This room that I do this from is pretty cold. I think I need to put some stuff back here. It's kind of boring. So maybe some pictures of girls or something. Yeah, Dominic, I think they were saying like 2025 or something. They're just kind of, and who knows, what's going to happen by then. They probably don't, I don't think that unless they get regulated out of existence, that they would totally get away from the traditional muscle car. I just don't think they're selling too good to just say, okay, we're not doing this anymore. So Challengers are selling very, very well. They passed up Camaro and they're catching up to Mustangs. So I don't really think that they would just go scrap that. That doesn't mean they won't do, both. So just kind of like all these hybrids, you can get hybrid pickup trucks. It doesn't mean they don't sell regular ones, so. He says, Padada says, I usually look at football games, the crowds, and I can tell you one thing. There's not many attractive people at Green Bay games. And you're talking about the women. It's kind of hard to tell in those winter football games, though. Everybody's bundled up in hats and who knows? Who knows? I'm sure there's pretty women everywhere, so just they're concentrated more in certain areas, but they're all over the place. So. You got some funky background noise? I don't know. I don't hear anything in here. So who's everybody? Is anybody in here? Oh, I bet you I know there's a couple that want the Patriots to win the Super Bowl. I don't really care either way. I wonder if it's my, it better not be this new mic that I paid money for, damn it. Hold on just 1 second. That change anything? Is it my chair? I didn't change anything. I don't know what it is. Is it that? Not the chair. Well, damn it, I just can't win. Z Outlaw SS says Texas has some pretty ones, but they won't mess with you unless you make 100,000 or more. That's probably not true. It probably helps a lot. Z Outlaw SS is going to fly his drone over the game. That might not be a good idea. I don't know what they got. They can probably get in trouble. No, my phone's not even in here. Which just made me realize my phone's not in here. I probably should have it in here. Does it stop when I... I moved the mic away from the computer. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. Still probably making that noise. Probably this damn mic. Oh, is that better? I'll have to keep that in mind. Maybe I need to keep... I had it right next to the... Okay. I had the microphone like right next to the computer. Maybe I need to keep that in mind to keep it a little farther away from it. It was almost touching the monitor over here. So, all right, cool. I'll have to remember that. It's like, damn it, I paid good money for this thing. I don't want... Saltus A, what's up? How's it going? Thanks for being here. I'm going to pause it again, or I'm going to mute it again because I have to cough. I like this thing. Okay, I think we're back. Z Outlet says Novitas probably hear me as he's screaming as I pull the nose hairs out. What's up, Mike by the Sun? He says he'd say something about the Patriots, but he's had a couple of beers and it wouldn't be nice. Wouldn't be polite. I'll have to try to remember. I will remember to keep the microphone farther from the computer. Yeah, the Patriots are good. I mean, there's no denying it. Brady's awesome. There's no denying that, but everyone gets tired of the same team. Anytime anybody wins that much, you get tired of it. So unless you're, hardcore Patriots fan, but awesome. I will keep the microphone away. Pudata says, imagine if the women in Green Bay weren't bundled up, they might break some ordinance of public decency. That's just mean, man. You guys are cracking me up tonight. Everybody's funny. The mute didn't work. Damn it. The mute working. I can't turn it off now. It's just... Oh, you gotta be kidding me.